Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. This is your girl, Kimmie, with Straight Arrow Motivations. Motivations. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, hi, my name is Kimmie, and this is Straight Arrow Motivations. And Straight Arrow Motivations is where I talk to you and I hopefully inspire, encourage, and just help you to be your very best self. Okay? And for those of you who are returning, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, tonight, it's Friday night. What are you about to get into? Hmm? Are you about to get out, maybe? Going out for dinner, for a dance, a couple of cocktails? I don't know. I don't know. What do you do on a Friday night? Put that in the comments. How do you like to have fun and unwind on your weekend to start your weekend out? What do you like to do? Well, so many different things that are out there to do. You have sports, all types of entertainment, or just relaxing, curling up with a book, or watching a movie on Netflix. But whatever it is that you like to do, I sure do thank you that you stopped by to see me this weekend. But I'm going to tell you, on a Friday night, let me tell you, probably the last thing that's on your mind is what we're going to talk about tonight. That's cleaning. And we're not so much going to talk about cleaning, but I want to talk about how do you feel about hiring a maid? Hiring a maid or a cleaning service. Tell me what your thoughts are about that. I mean, do people hire maids anymore? Are people still cleaning their own homes? Or are you getting help to do it? So what's going on? What's going on? How many people out there that are watching have maids or hire a maid service? Like, is that something bad? You know, I mean, sometimes I guess, especially in like my grandmother's era, it was just like you were a poor woman if you did not maintain your own home. It's like, ooh, you can't keep your house clean, and that just was the era that they grew up in. You cleaned your house, you took care of your husband, your children. Most of them did work and they also cleaned their homes. But how do you feel about that? I mean, we're in a different time now. And who has time or who wants to take the time, to do all of that? I mean, I'm sure right now you have probably, what, 5 or 6 loads of clothes that you could be washing tonight. And then that takes folding or hanging up. And, back then they ironed everything. And I mean, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So, how do you feel about getting a maid? Getting someone to do it for you. And that's a reality now. That's just a reality now. Like I said, people are busy and they would like to spend their time doing other things. Doing other things. I like cleaning. I like cleaning my own home. It's nothing like getting in there and getting it done because guess what? When you clean your own home, you're doing it how you want it done to your particulars. You like your towels folded a certain way and you like maybe a certain detergent used, the smell of that Gain. Who out there loves that good Gain smell? But just sometimes you just don't want to do it. And if you have a family, a large family, it takes a good 2 to 3 hours cleaning these homes now. So I thought tonight I would look into, how is everyone feeling about getting a maid? I know a lot of people, like I said, last year, 2020, was an exception. People were in their own homes and they began to do a lot of the things. The organizing, throwing out 2020 with you being stuck in the house, you were able to get, that pantry cleaned out or get your spices organized, things that you've thought about doing but never done. You finally did get up there and get the very top of that closet, the one where you keep your wigs and all that extra hair and just different little whatnots. You got all that stuff thrown away. You got your pantry organized. I mean, 2020 gave you a jump start on cleaning. But now, as we roll back into our regular schedules, guess what? I know that it's hard to, jump back in it and then get back to that cleaning like you want to do. So, why not hire somebody to do it for you? Hire somebody to do it for you. Hire a maid. Now, there are, it's a couple of things that you may say, well, I don't want anybody coming in, in my personal space and, looking at, you may feel like, oh, they're going to judge you because your house is dirty. Well, that's what a maid does. They clean, and hopefully they won't judge you. I don't know, but hopefully they won't judge you. I'm sure they're in the business, so it's like, hey, they do it all. They've probably seen it all. I imagine they've probably seen it all. So, what about hiring a cleaning lady or hiring a maid? And I think, like I said, the benefits of having someone come in and help you clean or clean up for you completely is the fact that it helps your time. If you have any physical constraints, like, just or not even physical constraints, it's just tiring, you want someone else to do it for you. Um, Also, you have more time with your family, cooking meals or doing fun things that you guys like to do because your Saturday is not tied up or your Friday night is not tied up cleaning and dusting and mopping and scrubbing and all those things that are out there. So, I did look it up. I did a little research and they were saying that actually the numbers went down. Like, a lot of households that did have those maids or cleaning services to come, those numbers kind of went down. Let's say, it's like 11 or so percent in around 2017, 2018. It's dropped drastically now to maybe like 7.8%. And that's probably because, like I said, a lot of people were in the house and they got a chance to do all of those things that they've always wanted to do concerning cleaning. You got organized. You made those goodwill piles and you actually took the stuff to goodwill. So a lot of people were able to get things done, so that's maybe why the numbers went down. But the U.S. labor statistics, just a couple little facts if you're interested. They were saying that as of May 2020, the states that had the most maids employed or a maid service to come in, the five top states were California. California had a lot of, they employ a lot of domestic help. Florida was number two. Texas was number three. New York, number four. And rounding it out, this was kind of a surprise, but it was North Carolina. North Carolina was in the top five states with the highest maids employed. So that means that these states have maids and maid services coming in doing something for them all of the time. So, like I said, California, Florida, Texas, New York, I saw that. But North Carolina kind of shocked me. I was like, okay, North Carolina, shoot, they getting people to come in North Carolina. The states with that paid maids the most were District of Columbia. They rounded out number one. Hawaii, New York, California, and Massachusetts. So these are the places where if you are a maid, you're going to get top dollar for your services. And just looking it up, they were saying that, maids get paid anywhere from about $15 to $25 an hour and can go upwards to $50 an hour. Sometimes, um, a small apartment, it could run you about $110, it said, 150 to 250 for a 2,000 square foot house. So, guys, praise God. We are making more money now than probably ever before. And just think about it. If you've never done it before, don't beat yourself up. Don't feel guilty because you have to call a maid in or you want to call a maid in. You're not lazy if you do that. You're not, you know what? You're giving someone a job. You're employing someone, okay? Okay, just like you pay the man to cut the yard, or you pay someone to, do your hair or other services, just consider it as a service. And even if it's something that you maybe, it's not in the budget to do maybe every week or every 2 weeks, maybe check out how much is it to do a month or how much is it to do a whole house cleaning and then might like jump start you off, jump start you off and or do some specialty things. The holidays are coming up. How much is it for you to do all of my baseboards and my bathrooms? Because you're gonna have guests coming in. So hey, don't feel guilty at all. These services are out here. Let's use them. Hopefully, you're in a place to where even if, like I said, you can't do it every week, you can get somebody to come in, spot clean, or do whatever services that they offer for you. Maybe do your floors for you, your wood floors, get them buffed for you. But don't kill yourself. We want to enjoy life. And that's what Straight Arrow Motivations is. It's to get you to look at things differently. So if you ever thought about it, but like, yeah, you were on the fence about doing it, think about getting a maid. I remember we got one for my grandmother and, you know, um, to help her to keep things clean. And she complained about that lady being in there. She was like, she just, all she doing is drinking up my coffee and watching TV. She cleaned maybe 30 minutes. That's right before she get ready to go. Well, grandmother just was really sicker than what we knew and didn't want to be disturbed. Because the lady would talk to her and my grandma was like, I don't need no company. I don't need someone to hold my hand, honey. You know, sh- that lady was interrupting her murder she wrote in her Andy Griffin and all those shows. She was like, I just need her just, do her little do and go on. But she would cook and, and clean and fold the clothes and dust. I mean, that lady cleaned that house from front to back. But and a lot of it was we did have her, kind of keeping an eye on grandmother, but she was just like, I'm ready for her to go. So, but we employed her services because my grandmother needed those services. She could not do, with our arthritis and everything, she was not physically able to do as she had been doing. So it was a godsend for us. And plus, the lady, like I said, she did keep her company and keep an eye out on her, making sure that she did have something to eat and all that. So it was a little bit more than just the cleaning up part. But just think about it. We want to live the best quality of life that we can live. And if that involves you hiring a maid service or hiring a maid, then do that. Let's do that. So I love you. Thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to like, give me a thumbs up for this video, to comment, subscribe, and to share. Again, this has been your girl Kimmie with Straight Arrow Motivations. See you next time. Have a great weekend. Get yourself some help.